flooding. Have you seen it? Oh, it's bad. People have died. I mean, really, our hearts go out to the folks in Kentucky. But if you take that, multiply it with what happened in North Carolina, multiply what happened down here in Florida with hurricanes. God knows Texas always has crazy stuff. Oh, LA, the fires. This is where I think this really hits home. What were to happen if you lost all the information on your computer? You lost, let's say the computer just stopped working, or it took a hard surge and it kind of done bloated up, right? Or let's say your cell phone. How much money are you paying for monthly cloud storage? You don't even know how much because it just happens automatically, and it can really start to add up. Well, what if you didn't have to do that anymore? What if an emergency and your computer goes out, you had a backup, you had a safety net? And that's really, for me, what this represents. It's called the ultimate backup. It's 1 terabyte, which is massive amount of information that you can hold on these. And it comes with a case, and it includes an antivirus. Now, normally at retail, this would be almost $300, so we're $175 off retail. All you're doing is you're picking your color. We have 2 new ones. The purple and the blue are brand new choices, and of course we have the traditional black. I'm gonna get one of our fabulous electronic experts out here, Loyal, to join me. Hi, honey, how are you? I gotta tell you, there's so many things going on. If I was in LA, and those people had no time. Right. And you were like, oh my goodness, it all burned down, blah, 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 blah. Everything's gone on my computer.
Oh my gosh.
What would you do? I mean, that would really be extra stressful.
Yeah, and this is the really great thing about this. This is gonna back up everything in your whole life, basically. Every single device in your entire household. So it can be your PC computer, your Mac computer, it can be your phones, your tablets, any brand. It can be your Chromebooks. So if you keep everything backed up and that emergency situation does happen, like you said a moment ago, this is all you need to grab.
Just grab it.
This is it. This is all you need. So what we love about Ultimate Backup, this is the easiest, best way for you to back up everything that's on all of the devices in your life. Here's how easy it is to use. We include this super clever little cable. It's USB-C at one end, so you just plug it right in to your Ultimate Backup there, and the other end is USB. So this is gonna plug into any computer. You might be asking what that little loop is for. When you unplug that loop, there's another C. So that C type is gonna be an even faster connection onto the newer computers out there. So you can plug this in either USB or USB-C, totally up to you and what your computer has. But think about this, a lot of us have brand new computers, but they only have like 64 gigabytes of hard drive space, right? So once it gets full, you can't even put new programs on that computer. So if it starts to fill with pictures and videos and that kind of thing, this is gonna be your ultimate solution to be able to clear off your computers, or at least make that safe, tangible, in-hand backup copy. So real quick, let me show you how we plugged it in right here into the computer. So this is super convenient. Now, I know a lot of the backup drives from yesteryear, you would have to kind of drag and drop a lot of files into like this big open space, right? Yeah. And then you would have to do everything manually. It was a lot of work. With Ultimate Backup, you don't have to do that. This has the program built right in, so you don't have to download anything onto your computer, so it doesn't take up any additional space at all whatsoever. All you're gonna do is click to activate it.
So when you plug it in, that comes up.
Then this comes up. So all you're gonna do is, you don't have to download anything onto your computer, so nothing to take up space, but this is really easy for you to use, and again, works with everything. Apple, it works with Android, it works with PC. So I'm gonna go ahead and select pictures here, and I'm gonna click Start Backup. So this is gonna sail through after it analyzes, and it's gonna grab all of the pictures that are on my computer now and make that backup copy onto Ultimate Backup. So that's how easy it is. But again, it does the work for you. So it's seeking that out and finding it instead of you manually having to drag and drop everything.
Will it not repeat itself?
No duplicates.
Good.
It will never do duplicates unless you want it to. There's a setting for that, but it automatically default does not do duplicates, so you're never getting multiples of one. So if you are just regularly backing up as a part of your backup maintenance routine, you just want to do it maybe every once in a while, it's never going to have those duplicates. But think about it. If you've ever been on your cell phone and you went to take a video and you got that horrible message on your phone and it said, oh, sorry, you can't shoot any more videos or take any more pictures until you delete something. And in the moment, you're standing there thinking, what am I going to be willing to delete? And you have to sit there and make that decision. When you back up, it gives you the confidence to know you've got that copy, so now you can clear off your phone. So look at this. This is flying through in real time. There are, I haven't even looked at this, there's 154 really large images here, so it's doing it as we speak. When this process is complete, there's gonna be a big green check mark here. But think about this too. What if you lose your laptop? What if it gets stolen? What if it breaks?
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend who had a toddler, and she had a little glass of orange juice and accidentally knocked it over, didn't mean to. And she was like, you know, she could tell by her mother's face that it was not a good thing. And my friend was like, oh my gosh, I would have spent any amount of money with the geeks to get all of that data back because it fried her hard drive.
Wow.
So you just never know what could happen.
Or a power surge.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, does it do video? Yeah, I think you mentioned it did do video.
It
does it do
everything.
files?
Pictures, videos, music. It can do your Excel spreadsheets. It could do your Word documents. It could do your photos off of social media. It could do your OneDrive.
Wow.
I know. So think about all of these things that it can do, and then no monthly fees. So the way I'm using it right here, I don't even need Wi-Fi for it. You just plug it in once in a while, and it's going to make that safe backup copy. But I love the fact now that you don't have to deal with the cloud. You talked about this a minute ago.
Oh my gosh.
The cloud is so
expensive.
expensive.
You know what? I think we don't even know in my household, I think, how much we spend monthly for the clouds.
It's funny. I had a similar conversation with Marlo.
We've got one on one thing. I have another on another thing. My husband's got a couple
different
more.
companies.
And you know why? I keep paying it because I'm so freaked out. I don't know where stuff is.
Right.
And I don't want to lose it.
What do you need?
So I'm almost held hostage by it.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Imagine backing everything up and then saying, no, I know I've got it all and I don't have to pay that money
anymore. And that's got to be hundreds of dollars a year when you add it all up.
It's funny because I had a conversation with Marlo Smith about 6 months ago, and she said, well, you know, I'm paying $3 a month. And I'm thinking, you know, we were kind of joking about it. I'm like, well, $36, you know, a year is not terrible. She came back to me a couple weeks later. She's like, you know what, Lori, I looked at my bill. It had gone up to $10 a month. So $120 a year for just one of the clouds that she's doing. I don't know if she has others as well. But she was saying, I didn't realize it. I may have gotten a notification, but I missed it. And now it's $120 a year for the rest of my life.
Do you know my producer Brandon just said, he said they spend 50 bucks a month, 15 a month. So that's 180 a year.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of money.
And you're trapped because if you don't have an alternative, you just got to keep, that's what they know it. That's why it's up there and you're like, and here's the problem. In one of my services, if I erase it off my phone, it automatically erases off the cloud.
Oh.
That one I did not know.
No, that's
and still
awful.
I had closed memory on my computer and I started deleting stuff because it wasn't actually working correctly anymore. And it said, you got to get rid of stuff. And then I realized it was also automatically deleting it off the cloud.
Oh no.
And that's one of the best brands in the world, by the way.
Oh, not good.
So what happens is then you're really trapped.
Yeah.
You literally are a hostage because it's like, well, I can't take it off my phone and I can't take it off the cloud because it's going to take it off the cloud.
Right.
So where am I going to put it? Hello.
This is
if
where
I
you're
had
gonna put
this, this would have been the answer. All right, a little heads up. Here's the silver. The purple and the blue are brand new colors for us. So purple and blue are brand new. This is the silver. Guys, this is huge. We're $175 off retail. If your computer takes a surge hit, it could be as simple as electricity and your computer just goes kapoo, you're like, oh my goodness. Or your phone's totally full and you can't put anything more on it. You're gonna find so many ways to use this. And it's a terabyte.
Terabyte.
So I could back up my husband's information. I could back up anything.
Everything, yeah.
My tablets, my phones, our computers, all of it.
Yeah, and I think we have a little still that can show you what that is, but it's like 330,000 or 320,000 images. So that's a terabyte. This is the largest hard drive we make, and not large in size, large in space, right? No moving parts, no spinning. It doesn't get hot, so it's really lightweight, portable, easy for you to, you know, just bring along with you if you need to or grab in that emergency situation. So there it is. Thank you very much, guys. 1,000 hours of video, which is crazy. Hundreds of thousands, 320,000 photos, or 200, what does that say? 200,000 MP. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's huge. A terabyte is giant.
It's a lot of space. It really is a lot of space. This also has powerful antivirus software built right in. So if you've been hoarding or holding on to an old computer because it had a bad virus, but you still want to get your pictures and your videos and your stuff off of that, you're going to be able to plug in your Ultimate Backup and it's going to filter out that virus for you as well. And let me show you one more thing. I want to show you, so I did back up several things with this particular drive right here. So look at this. This is showing me everything. So there's my backup for my iPhone. And everything is kept in its tidy little neat file folders, just like you saved it. There's my laptop, there's my HP laptop, there are my 2 iPads. Everything is all labeled so easily. And then right here in settings, Suzanne, you can go in and you can select what you want. So this is analyzing your computer and it says, okay, you've got some contacts on here, documents, downloads, favorites, links. So favorites and links. You're getting a brand new computer and you want it to look a lot like your old computer and you don't want to have to figure out how to save all the same favorites again, all the same links again. This is going to basically duplicate your new computer when you get it home. So it makes your new computer match what you want of your old computer if you want to do that migration process.
Okay,
it's
now
really
people,
cool.
also people I'm sure are wondering, oh, do I have to power, is it run by batteries? Do I recharge it?
Nope.
None of that.
Just plug it right
plug it
in. And then if you're using it with your phone, here's how easy it is. You don't plug it in for your phones or your tablets.
Okay.
And this is gonna work again with your Chromebook. It's gonna work with just about everything. You're going to download the free application. When you sign up for this, again, no fees, nothing like that going forward. All you do is you select your email address and a password, that's it, when you're logging in on your computer for the first time. Okay. You put in your same credentials when you download the free app for your phone, for your tablet. So this is all my same account. It's all gonna sync back to my same account. So I'm gonna be able to select right here what I wanna do on my phone. Do I wanna do photos, videos, contacts? Yes, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna click resume backup to resume that backup. So now it's analyzing, it's gonna go to work to see if there's anything new on this phone, and I back it up pretty regularly, so there may not be, maybe a couple of things. So this is grabbing anything that's new. And then Suzanne, when I plug my Ultimate Backup into my computer, and I've just done this on a phone or a tablet, I'll walk over here and it'll have a banner at the top and it'll say, click here to download everything that we just backed up from your phone onto the Ultimate Backup drive.
No kidding.
Isn't that the coolest?
That's really clever.
So, and it's wire free, so you're not plugging your phone in at all. You're just plugging it into your computer, and then everything is just, this is still downloading new stuff, but then everything is gonna sail like through the air and make that copy right onto your Ultimate Backup. So think about this, your phone is too full. Maybe you have to buy a new phone, or again, you're relying on the cloud service. With Ultimate Backup now, you've got that copy of all the stuff on your phone. You can clear off some of those pictures and videos and restore space, making your phone like new.
Well, and for me, I hate being held hostage by these cloud services.
I know, so
because
much
again,
money.
they're like, hey, we got, and I'm like, well, if I stop paying for it, they're gonna get rid of my account. All those pictures, all those videos they've been backing up for me, they own them basically. And it's kind of, I'm held hostage. I can't get out of this monthly fee that I'm paying. And I actually paid 2 different services, and I think my husband does as well. So it adds up to a ton more money than just buying this once. I also have to tell you, the case is beautiful. If you're not gonna use it all the time, and again, this is gonna be your backup, so if something important happens, if you've gotta scoot out of the house fast, and you're like, oh my goodness, if your computer's gone blink, or something's going on, you just know you grab this and you've got all that important information. The photos, the files, the music, everything that's important to you is on our computers and it's on our phones. And wouldn't it give you a real sense of security knowing that it's all right here? So if something were to happen, you just grab this and go, and you know you've got all that important information inside here.
Right, exactly, super brilliant. And then real quick, so it just finished backing up my phone, and look, I walked to my computer with my Ultimate Backup plugged in, and look, there's that banner I told you about.
That's cool.
Do you want to back up from your phone or tablet? And I just tap right here, yes, and it's gonna go to work, and you've got to do a quick little scan, but it's gonna go to work to download everything from your phone right onto Ultimate Backup. So it's not saving it on your computer hard drive, because a lot of us don't have enough space on our computer hard drive. Right. It's saving it right onto Ultimate Backup. And then one more thing really quickly, there are some really cool features and fun things you can do with your photos within the Ultimate Backup app on your computer or on your phone. You can do a magic eraser, so if there's people in the pictures that you want to delete, you can take them out.
Like
you can
X.
retouch your photos. Yes, you absolutely can. You can colorize, you can do photo editing, you can do holiday cards, all kinds of fun, crafty things that you might really appreciate, and that's all built right into the free application. That's something that they just throw in for you when you get the Ultimate Backup. So
How
you've
do
got
you
some
get support and help though? If people go, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, there's toll-free support at any time. There's email support as well. Ultimate Backup, they are going to be there for you. It's a really great company. Matt is the man who has kind of innovated all this. He's got an incredible team of engineers. I've been on the phone with them many times over the years just to talk about some of their new updates. So they are definitely all hands on deck for you if you have any questions, any problems. All of the information's on your quick start guide right in your box. But think about doing this if you've never done it before. Think about this as that insurance policy we all wish we had for our precious memories, because what if something does happen to your phone and all of your pictures that you've had on there for years and years are gone forever? It would be completely and totally devastating.
Do you know what's devastating to me? I have an old phone and I cannot remember the password. And there's a gazillion pictures of Ethan when he was little, my son, and I've got 2 more shots at the password.
Oh, no.
Had I been backing that up on a consistent basis,
You'd have them all already.
I'd have them all.
Oh,
and that
Suze.
crushes me. Every time I think about it,
That breaks my heart.
It's a gazillion pictures of when he was little. And I'm like, dang gone, and I can't get to him, right? And the cloud wasn't there back then when he was young.
Sure.
So there you go. That's my story. All right.
Yikes.
The silver is the most popular. It comes with a black case. The two new colors are going to be the purple, and we have the blue. Please remember, we're a whopping $175 off the retail price. That's a massive savings. Plus, on top of that, we have 5 flex pays, and we even have free shipping tonight. Sorry, I didn't say that earlier,
nice.
but it's the perfect time to get this. And then it is that insurance policy. Don't worry. Just grab it and go, and you've got all that precious information that we all need.
Such a good idea.
Lord Leland, thanks for hanging out.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me, Suze.
So,